about the debate last night.
She spanked that ass. I'm sorry. That's what she did.
Yeah, she kind of did. So it first started when they came out to shake hands. Now, normally, presidential candidates and all candidates come out in the middle of the stage, they shake hands, take pictures, whatever, before they go to their respective podiums. Since COVID, they haven't been shaking hands, and since Donald Trump, they haven't been coming to the middle to shake hands. Hillary Clinton started it when he talked about, women in buses when he had the little locker room talk, and she stopped shaking his hand. So since COVID and since that, a lot of candidates have not been shaking hands with Donald Trump when they debate. What Kamala Harris did last night was she went up to him. If you go look at the video, he tried to duck behind the podium thinking that she would not follow him there. She cornered him and forced him to shake hands. And then she said this.
Kamala Harris.
She said her name, and she did that intentionally. So if he were to mess her name up, we would know that she said it properly in the beginning, and he's choosing to mess up her name. But this is what he did the whole time.
Philosophies like they have and policies like they have. I don't say her because she has no policy. Everything that she believed 3 years ago and 4 years ago is out the window. She's going to my philosophy now. In fact,
he never said her name. And then Kamala Harris did something very early in the debate where she called out his playbook.
But I'm going to tell you all in this debate tonight, you're going to hear from the same old tired playbook. A bunch of lies, grievances, and name-calling.
It kind of sounded like Eminem when he was playing Rabbit on 8 Mile.
I know everything he's got to say against me.
And she was right, because the first thing he lied about was his tariff policy.
Do you believe Americans can afford higher prices because of tariffs?
they're not going to have higher prices. What's going to have and who's going to have higher prices is China and all of the countries that have been ripping us off for years.
Very quickly, if you have stuff being imported into this country, namely this microphone, and someone from overseas, Taiwan, Japan, whatever, is making that product, when we put a tariff or a tax on that product, let's say this mic was $100 and the United States put a $20 tax on it. So Taiwan, Japan, whomever would say, okay, we would pay the $20. And then that country that would normally sell this mic for $100 now sell the mic for $120 because they're paying that tax that the United States put on it. So we essentially pay them back. Then Kamala Harris did another B-Rabbit Eminem moment when she compared her life to Donald Trump's life.
You don't know what the fuck I've been through. I am white. I am a fucking punk. I do live in a trailer with my mom.
My passion, one of them, is small businesses. My mother raised my sister and me, but there was a woman who helped raise us. We call her our second mother. She was a small business owner.
But I know something about you. You went to Cranbrook. That's a private school.
The values I bring to the importance of home ownership, knowing not everybody got handed $400 million on a silver platter and then filed bankruptcy 6 times.
And he proceeds to either not understand how to count, not understand the difference between a word and a sentence, and just listen to this.
She doesn't have a plan. She copied Biden's plan, and it's like 4 sentences, like run, spot, run. 4 sentences.
Run, spot, run are 3 words. They're not even 4 words. And you said 4 sentences. Make it make sense. And you can tell even Kamala Harris was confused because I'm just gonna play them with no sound, and she was making some of the same faces Joe Biden was making on their debate. And over time, she had him in such a rope-a-dope that he started going to conspiracy theories that's been out there about immigrants eating pets.
Eating They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame.
I just want to clarify here. You bring up Springfield, Ohio, and ABC News did reach out to the city manager there. He told us there have been no credible reports of specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals within the immigrant community.
Well, I've seen people on television.
Let me just say here, this is
the people on television say my dog was taken and used for food. So maybe he said that, and maybe that's a good thing to say for a city manager.
I'm not taking this from
but
television.
The people
I'm
on
taking it from
television
the city
saying
manager.
their dog was eaten.
Well, all I can say is the bottom line up front or the bluff is this.
She spanked that ass. I'm sorry. That's what she did.
What do you think?